Hello there my friends, how are you doing? So in this video today I'm gonna give you the best tip I have to increase your bench press, and this tip is to improve your setup. You need to be as efficient as possible, and you need to get as tight as possible doing your setup to get the most out of your bench press. So what I do here, I will show you some clips on repeat in the background and talk about what I do. So first I set up and I get my feet back a little bit, so when I lay down my feet end up in this position, which will help me to slide back and dig my traps into the bench press. And if you can't get your ass up as high and arch the way I do, you might want to set your feet up on the bench and lift your ass and try to dig your traps into the bench while sliding back, and while sliding back also retract your shoulder blades at the same time, and trying to get in the position right under the bar, and stop there and place your feet on the ground as you want it, as far back as possible to get the best arch possible, and go from there and really staying tight in the whole body. So here I just showed you how not to do. I just laid flat on the bench like it was the first time I ever did it. So really this is what you want to do. And obviously everyone doesn't have the arch that I do, and you don't need to have the arch that I do. Most people, the majority of people that compete in powerlifting, arch as much as possible to get as tight as possible and get the most out of the bench as possible. And it so just happens that when I arch as much as possible, it happens to be a lot more than other people. So that's the reason I arch the way I do, and why I arch so much. It's just because I arch so much that I can, and it just happens to be quite a lot. So when I unrack the weight, I have my ass in the air, because that creates a better angle for the shoulders and it makes it easier to lift it off. And also when you lift it off, it helps you to stay on the bench, because it pushes your shoulders and traps into the bench. So I lift it off, and now the weight is pushing down, so I can plant my feet again a little further back and push my ass a little bit towards my shoulders to create an even bigger arch. And I won't move because the weight is pushing me down. So that's really what I'm trying to achieve. And what you want to do is try to get as efficient as possible doing this, so it goes pretty fast and you don't waste energy on doing it. And really try to just stay super tight and have your shoulders retracted, and flex your quads and your glutes and hamstrings and your core and the back, and just try to be super tight, and that will assist you in doing your bench press by a lot. Compared to just laying flat on the bench and just trying to move the weight up and down without really doing anything with any other muscle except the chest, triceps and shoulders. So bring the bar down slowly, not super slow but slow and controlled, so that you don't lose tightness, as some people tend to do when they just drop the bar down to the chest and let it sink in. So I just go down to the chest, touch the chest, and try to hold it there until I get the command, and try to do it very controlled and staying tight the entire time. So that's how I do it, and that's my biggest tip that I have to improve your bench press, and I promise this will improve your bench press if you get better at it. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.